Telling people to touch grass is very funny. People have told me to touch grass, I have told others to touch grass, and I have myself actually touched grass. I'm making this video to describe the experience of touching grass because it really is an experience if you sit down and pay attention to how it feels. To really remind myself what it's like, I touched all kinds of plants while on my walk one day. It doesn't really matter what kind of plant it is. Maybe don't touch a cactus. That should be obvious, but whatever. Grass is the easiest one because everybody knows what grass is. It's kind of like a common knowledge sort of thing. Completely and utterly beside the point. I put my fingers on some leaves and immersed myself in a strange plant-like sensation. It was fibrous. I'm being stupid on purpose, but there really is something interesting about focusing on the act of touching plants. It's kind of hard to describe, but I will do my best. There is something oddly calming, and not necessarily in a psychological way. It's more like a physical calm, as if my nervous system is being relaxed directly. It's faint and localized, but it reminds me of cool water on your skin on a warm day. There's a slightly refreshing quality to it, if that makes sense. This opens up a number of questions, which might have answers already, but I don't really care. I know that soil has a certain type of microorganism that helps a tiny bit with serotonin production, so perhaps there's a similar type of effect going on with plants. Or we could go more evolutionary and say that we're built to have plants around us, and when we don't, our brains go on some type of alert stress mode until we can interact with plants again. There's a more mystical angle too. Maybe we end up connecting with the stable life force of nature, which in turn stabilizes us. Or you could go with the boring answer that I'm imagining it. I don't believe I am, but that's kind of how delusions work. So who can really say? Regardless of what the actual answer is, touching plants can be an exercise in mindfulness. I'd consider it a type of meditative experience, if you really focus on how it feels. As funny as it sounds, I will say this with 100% sincerity. Next time you find yourself outside, touch grass.